and I'm with the Boise Fire Dive Team at Station 1. And today what we're doing is we're trying to mitigate some debris off of the debris and snags off the Boise River. And we're working in conjunction with Parks and Rec and the forestry.
Come on.
Oh, is that what you're talking about, Chad? Yeah, I think one of the number one things people can do to be safe on the Boise River is by far is to wear a flotation device and to have appropriate clothing, because of the temperature of the water is a lot colder than people give it credit for. It's not a normal river condition. It's the water from the bottom of the Lucky Peak Dam, so it's significantly colder, like a 50 degrees range. So people become hypothermic faster than they think, even though it's warm outside. Floating by yourself is not a good thing to do. So to be safe, you always should float in numbers, and that way people can assist each other. Should be able to actually be able to swim. Is a good. It sounds simple, but people think if they have a life vest on and that they should be fine. But the river's always changing. It's dynamic, so try to steer away from snags in the river, and follow the current. Let the current take you down the river instead of trying to sweep to someplace that looks nice, because then you can get in a current that isn't where you want to be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, on the Boise River, alcohol is not allowed on the Boise River, so it's the same. It's pretty much the same. That you don't want to drink and drive, and you don't want to be in an impaired condition on the water, because then it impairs your ability to make good decisions. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, if the raft says it's a two-person raft, there shouldn't be more than two people on it. It's rated that way for a reason. And if it gets in trouble, and once it submerges, and then if it gets punctured, then any kind of stability you had is gonna be compromised for sure. Yeah, if you find yourself separated from your tube or your raft, and you're in the river, you should not try to stand up. You want to float on your back and keep your hands downstream and your feet downstream, and that way have your knees slightly bent with your butt down towards the water, and you can deflect any kind of rocks or whatever with your feet, and just let the current take you where you are, and look for obstructions. But you don't want to try to stand up, so if you get your foot entrapped in the river, even if it's 2-3 feet of water, it can bend you over, and the current will compromise your airway. So it's never a good idea to try to stand up in the river until you can feel the water level on your hands and knees, and then you can stand up, and it'll be at shin level.